Just keep on falling for you.
Do we still get those season tickets, Big Brother?
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Son of a bitch!
Oh shit!
Yo, here we go again.
Damn, we back. Finally. Yes, sir. All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete. He tormented him to death with that fucking line.
Bro. Episode 15. Episode 15.
Where we back after we missed
hiatus.
2 weeks. It's all right, though. Y'all be all right.
Y'all be all right. Episode 15. I'm your boy, Leo, here with the cleanest dude that I know.
What's up, everybody? How are you today?
Yeah. Vince Carter episode 15.
Carter,
15.
Arm in the rim and all that.
Let's get it.
Oof.
Let's get it.
It's good to be back.
Yes, sir.
I was going crazy. I'm like, damn, another week. Last time we was here was for the grand reopening.
Yeah.
Which was mad fun.
Yeah.
I got lit. It was marvelous.
It was marvelous.
That was fun, bro. We got to meet everybody. Shout out to everybody, part of the Bravery family. We love y'all. Can't wait to collaborate with y'all. We got a chance to chop it up with everybody. That was mad fun, bro.
Nah, I enjoyed every part of it.
Now, you know what was my favorite part? Mom's brother-in-law's cooking something. Yo, that food was crazy. That was the first time I ever had Rasta pasta. That was my first time. Because I always wanted to try it. I just, like, spots that are known for it, I got a lot of mixed reviews from it. So I was like, I don't know. And then somebody was eating it and it was like, yo, this is, so I got that. I got the jerk chicken and the Rasta pasta. And then, you know, I put it up on Instagram. You saw I put it up on Instagram, and I was like, yo, this jerk chicken Rasta pasta combo is lethal. Somebody that we both know decided to jump in my DM, was like, yo, that's cool, but you can't really be the judge of that. So, you know, I was like, yo, first of all.
Did y'all go your culture?
I was like, yo, first of all, bro, I didn't say this was the best. I said the combination was lethal. Talking about how what I'm eating right now is fire. And I was like, yo, it's always somebody that wants to jump in your DM or jump down your throat to say something when they don't even know what the fuck they talk about. And he ain't answer me. But that's my man's though. I still love him. You know who it is. But yeah, let that be the first. If you watch this episode, just know that should be the first and last time you ever do that. Especially to somebody like me, because I'm not just gonna be like, oh nah, you know I'm gonna have an answer back.
Stop it.
Right. Get some help.
But anyway, we back again, episode 15.
Yes.
So before we get into this episode, there's two things that we need to speak about. One is the topics on these episodes. Unfortunately, there will be some spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert!
If you didn't watch what we're gonna talk about, I'm sorry. If I ruined it for you, I'm sorry. But
fast forward.
It's been out. One thing has been out for a while already. Everybody's been talking about it. You should have, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be home sometimes doing nothing. Y'all should have threw it on. And two, episode 15 will be the last episode before. We're going to take a little hiatus this month. We're going to come back in November next month for episode 16. We're going to take, it's going to go fast. Don't worry. We're going to take a little break. Leo got some stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? He's going away. And there's also some things that I want to talk about, like from our 15 episodes, come back, do some stuff a little bit better. We also gonna like finally sit down and really like
this merch
really like finalize this merch stuff. You just gotta bear with us. It's tough, you know. Leo's schedule's all over the place. My schedule sometimes be crazy, so it's really a timing thing. It's not a thing that we don't want to do it, because we dying to do it. Like, I'm dying to get this stuff out already, but we just got to really sit down. So we're going to step away for a little bit, couple weeks, not too long.
Where the hell have you been, little guy?
That's what you got to play, Marv. That's what you got to play when we come back for episode 16. And that gives everybody a chance too to catch up. You know, there's a couple people who be like, "Yo, I missed the episode." That's cool, but
catch up.
And we also gonna take this month to collaborate with other people.
Word.
Shout out to the Cause and Effect podcast.
Yes, sir.
We were supposed to do them on the 8th, but scheduling conflicts. So they reached out to me and they said, when you come back from your trip,
all right,
we're gonna sit down and play something. So we're gonna do something with them. And then I'm gonna reach out to people from the team and see whoever wants to get us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wants to get us in there. Do an episode, even if it's like a short half episode, whatever. So, you know, we're going to take this month to kind of like really focus on the promo for the show, focus on merch and stuff like that.
And just really build the brand.
And just really work on like building what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to y'all that's been rocking with us from last year, December, when we first announced that we was going to do this. Shout out to everybody who watches every episode, who hits us up like, yo, y'all got a banger, like... You know, that shit makes us want to keep coming back and recording and stuff. So shout out to y'all. We love y'all, and we happy to, you know, have y'all on the team,
man. Part of this journey.
So yeah, bro.
You want to get into it?
We gotta do it. It's been 2 weeks. We gotta do a recap.
Okay.
And last episode, you totally didn't let me do my recap.
You didn't.
So that's also part of why we taking a hiatus, because I gotta talk to Leo about a couple things. But so we're gonna do, you know, our regular schmegular things.
Regular.
So you could go.
All right, cool. So past 2 weeks, what I've been working on, as you guys know, work. I got to actually see my nephew just had a baby. So
I seen the pictures on Instagram and I totally forgot to. I was at when you posted the picture. Was that right when you was with the baby?
Yeah.
I meant to FaceTime you, bro, and I just got caught up.
So I got to see the baby. So dope, so calm. Like, gave me a little baby fever.
Crazy, your boy got dreads now too.
Yeah, man. No, Rasta Pasta.
I haven't seen him since that night that we went to Tonic.
He got dressed. He's a dad now. It's just like wild to me how life just happens. But it's cool. I did that. I worked. I went out. Like I hit a few spots. I got my COVID vaccination. So
did you?
Yeah. I did it only because just safety precautions. Like my mom has it. I just was like, I kept telling myself like, yo, this is something I'm gonna have to, you know, get just in case, like, you know, I'm around, certain people. So I got it. I'm not for or against it. So I'm not like one of those, like, I'm not gonna politic you to death. Like, if you feel like you want to need to get it, I just don't need. I don't need a social justice warrior like telling me. But
you know that's
how
that's how it is though, bro. When stuff starts happening, everybody's a social justice warrior or a politician or it's enough of that. It's enough of that. Like we gotta cut that out already.
Yeah, I caught it. It was the worst thing ever. So like I don't want to give it, you know, to somebody or even catch it again. So hey, listen, like. Do it at your own risk.
You just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Even whether you got it or you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be careful. Mask up.
Yeah, mask up.
You know what I'm saying?
Mask
Wash
up.
your hands like we was. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you
Don't
was
be
doing.
dirty.
Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you really got to think about other people. You know,
just stop thinking about yourself.
And then just other people who like, oh, you got to get vaccinated. Like, you really don't have to get vaccinated because like it's not like. Now, if the vaccine was something where it was like, you get it, you get your second dose, and that's it, you don't ever have to worry about COVID. Like, it's gonna, COVID comes here, it's gonna, boop, get out of here. But that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know, there's people who are super anti-vax and they believe all these crazy things, and then there's just people who just don't feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't be mad at somebody, you know? And then, like, the whole thing that happened in New York with those nurses.
Yeah.
That's
like letting them off. Like, yo, it's just like really, really wild to me. Like,
you think about it, yo. These people risked their lives for a year.
Yeah, they
and
was
a
on the
half,
front lines.
You know what I'm saying? They was on the front line. They seen these people dying. They seen all this stuff, and then like now, you get these people coming into the hospital with the side effects. They on the front line. They seeing that shit firsthand. Like, if I'm in that position, I'm like,
well,
good.
I don't know. Yeah,
and then
like,
now to turn around and just fire these people like nothing, like. That's wild.
Like, we still not in a global pandemic.
Bro,
like,
I'm sorry, yo, but New York is really out here wilding for respect.
Trash for that.
if you a nurse and you lost your job, you know, our love and our prayers go out to
that's a
you.
fact.
Hopefully you guys you know, figure it out and get back on your feet and y'all get to live your normal lives again, as normal as it can be, because we're not
we
living
ain't going back to
normal lives right
normalcy,
now.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I know people who work in the medical field who are like, you know, talking about that
Yeah.
stuff, and that it's heartbreaking, bro.
Word,
and then
that's
to
a
see,
fact.
And then to see them just do that, like
And
nothing.
battle with that is just like, it's
and then
intense.
it's like retail, bro. You a number. You
Word,
basically
you're
a number, bro.
You're a
That's
number.
all it is.
You're a
But
number. That's why you see dollar signs.
that's terrible,
Chase
terrible,
it
terrible.
back.
But yeah, man.
But
anything
what about
else
you,
to
man?
say? 2 weeks has been pretty eventful. Pretty eventful. Nothing too crazy. Last time we was together was the grand reopening. We had a
Yeah.
ball. That was mad fun. It was somebody in Lou's family's birthday the other night, so we
Nice.
had like a little birthday party. So shout out to you, happy birthday. That was pretty cool with the family and stuff. We had a good time. And then other than that, nothing else has really been. It's been like regular, normal, everyday stuff, just work, all that. Like nothing crazy.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
But the last recap that we had skipped, I was mad because that was Mia's birthday week. So Mia turned 4, and then
Shout out to the GOAT.
we had her birthday, like we had her birthday party and stuff, and it's like it's so bugged out to see like all these people like, you know what I'm saying, like to celebrate it. Like it's different when it's like people coming together to celebrate your life, and you know we got some. You know, for my birthday, we got some
Well, we be
wild, like we really
wild
be out
nights.
here wilding out. One night was a little bit more wild than it should have been, but we don't talk about that anymore. And then
The next one was.
to see like family and stuff come together for your
Word.
kid, like, and then we asked her, we was like, you know, how was she was like, mommy, daddy, I had such a good time at my birthday
such a
party.
good
Like,
time at my party.
yo, and she was like, really, like, she was like, Dad, thank you, mommy, thank you.
Nah, that's what's
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Like, she
That's what's
really
up.
appreciated, like, she really appreciated, she had, yo, bro, she had such a good time at her birthday party that it was like, yo, the madness, like, the preparing and all that stuff, you know, moms went and cooked, or like, it was a lot,
word.
bro, it was a lot, you know, so to see, like, everybody like, yo, thank you, I had a good time, and then to see her be like, oh man, I had so much
It
fun.
was worth it, though.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
And that's amazing when, you know, like your little one can appreciate like all the blood, sweat, and tears you put into this, you know, special day, like for her. Like
Yo,
that
facts.
that's amazing. That, you know, that shows that she's raised
It's
right
bugged out,
too.
yo, bro. Mia at 4 years old, she's so appreciative of stuff. Like, I could tell her something so simple, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, Daddy, thank you so much." Like, it's mad funny.
A grilled cheese.
She'd be like, "Yo,
Thank you.
Daddy, thank you so much." So like today, today's Saturday. This will be out Tuesday. So today, I'm going to Brian's pop-up shop.
Yes, sir.
Old ass killer. Shout out to you, my guy. Going to his pop-up shop today. So I'm gonna take her with me to Brooklyn. I'm gonna
Nice.
take her to my mom's house.
Okay.
And I was like, she was like, "Oh, where you going?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to the studio." She was like, "Oh, okay." She went to work with Lou today. So she was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "Have fun." And I was like, "Yeah, when I come from the studio, I'm gonna go to mommy's job. I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna take the bus." She was like, "Where we going?" I was like, "We're gonna go to grandma's house." She was like, she looked at me. She was like, "Daddy, thank you so much." Like you would think she don't be having a good time at her own house. Like it's bad funny, but yeah, like she's so appreciative and it's crazy. Like I still bro, she just turned 4 and I still be like, yo, I'm a dad. Like
Yeah,
that's
word.
crazy. Little things like I pick her up from school and she be walking and she be saying stuff to me. And I just be like, yo, my mom be blown.
Word.
Yo, it's crazy. But yeah, that's really my recap. It was nothing too
Beautiful.
crazy.
I have to just do this for Old Ass Killer. It's an Old Ass Killer drop.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Michael
do it.
Jordan, you bald ass bastard.
Yo, that's strike 2, bro.
Stop it.
That's strike 2
Get
already.
some help.
Cause I got out the Uber and I seen you and I didn't really see you and I wanted to run after my Uber and go back home today.
Mom Spaghetti Tour.
Yo, look at this fool shirt, Marv. This man got an Eminem and it's not even like a good like.
Really, nigga?
This man pulled up with the Hot Topic Eminem T-shirt today,
nigga?
bro. Oh my God. My man said.
So we're gonna go with Hot Topic as a brand because I will not put you little motherfuckers on. I'm telling
Yo,
you that
we out to you saw he opened his restaurant, Mom Spaghetti. and he got like four.
Like he got like vegan meatballs and
It says
stuff like
spaghetti
that,
with
yeah.
balls. Pause. Spaghetti with vegan balls. Pause. Big pause. I can't be like. What me? I don't know. We're not gonna get into the Eminem slander today. There's been enough. But I always got the Eminem slander.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Locked and loaded, ready to
people
go.
don't even disagree with you though. In that they be like,
Nah,
there
there be some people.
Like,
Nah,
for
there
real?
be some people. There be some people that disagree. I got into it with somebody. The other day, because they were like, I posted something. What was it that I posted? Oh, somebody did an Eminem mural, right? And somebody vandalized it.
Like in Detroit.
I don't know where it was. Don't really care where it was, but they vandalized it with some dumb shit. Like it wasn't even like they violated.
right,
They just
yeah.
did some dumb shit on it. So I was like, yeah, I would have did the same thing. ... So this person decided to hit me up and was like, "Oh, you wild." I was like, "Yo, I think Eminem is trash. Like he's not. He did, like my usual."
Yeah.
This person had the audacity to be like, "Oh, from now on, your hip hop opinions are not respected."
Why people keep telling you your food, like you can't judge food, you can't judge
Bro,
hip hop.
if you know me personally, you know that my opinions on that stuff are you know what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I recommend spots and people be like, "Yo, this spot," and they start going there, or even music. Like when we talk about music, when I did CCTV, Smack was like, "Yo, I noticed like your hip hop IQ is like really up there." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just because I don't like one person, like, and then the other day I seen something on Twitter, and it was like. It was something funny. I gotta look through it and show you, because I don't really remember what it said, but all I remember was quote tweeting it and putting J. Cole and Eminem fans, and somebody was like, "Yo, like you're not even lying, right?"
Yeah,
now.
like that. They got some
It's like,
cool
yo, I don't
fans.
like Eminem. I don't like J. Cole. Like you mad at me? And that's the thing with especially J. Cole fans. J. Cole fans be like, "Yo, how you not like?" I don't like him. I think he's whack. He's boring. His voice is mad boring.
And that's your opinion.
That's
You're
my
entitled
opinion,
to it.
bro.
I don't.
That's
Yeah,
like
you
that's like the remember the old Vine? He was like, "That's my opinion." It's like,
Shout out to Vine.
Yo, relax. Like he don't pay your bills. They don't know they don't know you exist.
Yeah.
Individually, they do not know you exist.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So relax.
Hey, can you imagine? That's like the people that's arguing under like celebrity comments, like pictures and stuff like that. They don't know you.
Yo, people be wilding in celebrity comments, or like when Baller Alert and all these stuff be posting these things, like people really think like there's two types of comments that be out of this world. Like these people really be like bugging out. So it's people who comment on the Instagram, things like that. And people who comment on the porn videos.
Yeah.
Like, if you really like if you really go to a website and like scroll through the videos, like there be dudes like arguing, like
They be
yo,
like,
what are
nah,
you
this
doing?
not better than this. I'm
They
like,
be like,
yo,
yo,
weak.
it'd be like, yo, weak ass stroke.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
yo,
weak
what are
ass
you
stroke.
doing?
They be like,
Yo,
you didn't give it to her.
Nah, yo,
Like,
people really
yo.
be bugging. People really be
And I
bugging.
be
And they
like-
be, and they really start an argument in the comments, like, yo, this
Decent-
world is really wild. This world that we live in is crazy.
Speaking of wild worlds, Squid Games.
Yo, Squid Game, yo.
Spoiler alert.
We in spoiler
Yo.
alert. Marv is tight right now.
Fast forward if you do not want to hear it. I know some people that's on episode 4 or 5. Spoiler
Nah, it's all right.
alert. Skip ahead.
It's too bad.
You got
All
it to Tuesday. Yeah, pretty much got it to Tuesday.
So listen. So when Squid Game first came out, that I seen it on Netflix, I scrolled through it.
Same.
Right. I read the bio of the show, and I was just like, whatever. Couple days later, I started seeing people talking about it on Twitter. A lot of people were like, yo, this. So they was like Squid Game, and I'm like, yo, why does that name sounds familiar? Like, where did I see that at? So one day I was in the crib and it popped up, and I'm like, let me give this a try.
Word.
So I started it, and I'm like, oh, all right. The main character, I forgot his name. I don't even know how to. I'm I'm lying. I didn't forget his name. I don't know how to say his name.
His name,
but
man. You don't want to be
player,
disrespectful.
exactly.
Yeah, not for you.
Player 456.
Player 456. Wait, his name was 456.
456. Clickety clack
Click-
clack.
yeah.
Yo, I was just
Snake
thinking. I
eyes.
was just thinking that the other day. Like, yo, his thing was really 456 and he won.
Yeah.
Like that's so bugged out. Some New York shit. But yeah. So I started watching it and I'm like, yo, this is wild. So you know, in the beginning, like he's his regular life. Now he's in debt, and then you see Shorty bump into him, take his money. And now he's really like he's fucked up.
He just signed his
now
organ
his
over.
His daughter now. You know what I'm saying?
She
Like
gonna
it was
move
her,
to the States.
Yeah, she gonna move to the States. So he's just losing from everywhere. His moms and all that. And then then he meets homeboy that he's playing the game.
Yeah,
and all that.
slapping the hell out of him.
Yo, from then to episode 2, I did not expect.
Yeah.
I did not expect that episode to go
progress like
I thought
that.
I thought they was gonna do some game like. I had a feeling they was gonna do some crazy shit, but
I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
bro, that was wild. So from the moment it started when they picked him up and they gassed him, so they took him and all that, and then watching that show the first time, I watched it twice already.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because I watched it and
And
then
you was looking for like the Easter eggs.
nah,
or something, no?
Lou saw me watching it. She's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Yo." She was like, "Damn, I would have watched this." And I'm like, "It's all right. Start it, and I'll watch it again with you." So, yo, everything in that show was wild. Like from the cast was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
Really good,
Homeboy that plays Frontman was in the old G.I. Joe movie.
Okay.
The one
Yeah, I
with,
remember.
with
You was
Channing
telling
Tatum.
me.
And then the dude that plays the
The
game
game,
in the
like
original,
the-
he's from Train to Busan,
Yeah.
and he's like they're all like big Korean actors.
He's like the
and
hooker,
South
like
Korean-
he's the hook, like, yeah.
He's like big. They're all
recruiter,
big South
rather.
Korean actors and models and stuff like that.
The girl, she's actually a model. She modeled for Vogue and
I was
everything like
looking
that.
through her IG,
Yeah,
I was like,
same.
So then once they started playing the games and all that, I was like, nah, they really out here wilding. And I really think I really feel like, so the show is in South Korea, but I really feel like in North, because I feel like
Things
not
like
even
that.
only there, like in other places of the world, like
I think they have stuff
I
like
really
that. Yeah.
think like they be doing shit like that.
I think that was the first thing. Like I think after watching the show, like I was like, yo, it's a little bit of truth to everything. I can see what game would you participate in, and what game do you think that you would like excel in?
Honestly, the only game that I would probably be able to excel in is the red light, green light.
Red light, green light. So you don't think tug of war was good?
No, because a tug of war. All right, so now if it's a situation where it's like you don't know what you're getting into, right? I could be in a team on a whack ass team, like
That's true.
There's no like, it's like me one out of what? It was 10 people.
It was like 10 people.
10
Yeah,
people.
9, 10
1
people.
out of 10 is not really making a difference. Like, we
Word.
have to have and then I think just red light, green light, bro.
Red light, green light.
I think that's gonna be the easiest. That would be the easiest one. Like,
And I think that's the game that most Americans know too. Like the red light, green light.
That's
Like
the
in
only
that, like
game.
I'm not jumping on no tempered glass. You got me wilding with that one.
temper glass shit was
You got me wilding
My son
with
pulled
that
out the
one.
marble. He was like,
Yeah.
oh.
He said, "That's all I got."
And then they threw it, and he was like, that's all I got. And they all said,
They like you the main character. They looking at him like you the main character.
Nah, but it's funny though, cause I knew him being the main character. I knew he was gonna win.
Yeah.
Cause if he would have lost, I would have just stopped. I would have stopped watching the show. Everybody would have stopped watching the show.
word.
And then it's wild to see that's Netflix biggest
most watched show. Yeah,
that was really one of those shows where it's like,
that's a breakout.
yo, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And I literally I finished it in 2 days.
I remember
For
you
a
was
day
telling
and a half.
you was telling me. I was
And
like,
I told you.
like. I'm like, yo, I'm on episode 3 right now. I'm on episode 4 right now.
Yo,
Like that.
and then from watching it everywhere I went, if I went somewhere and the show came up, I was like, yo, that show,
That show wild.
it was dope. It was dope.
And it was a big topic of a conversation. I think that's what it sparked too.
And then watching it the first time, after you watch it, of course, with a lot of things, there's stuff that you that you don't even really realize.
Yeah.
So that's what we really
you
got
ready
into.
to dive into it? All
So,
right, dive into the Easter eggs.
At the end, seeing how the old man was actually the one who was responsible for it, right?
Yeah.
And then seeing it, and then seeing the clips
of like
of the
certain things.
stuff.
Yeah.
They did such a good job. I think they did such a good job of hiding that
They
until
masked
the
it
end.
really, really
they masked
well,
it
yeah.
so well, and then like, so the old man was responsible for the game, right?
Yes.
And then in red light, green light, the robot wasn't
didn't scan
scanning
his
his
whole
body,
body,
which
yeah.
was why you don't really notice that. Noticed that the second time after I already knew
Yeah.
that. When the fight broke out,
And
in
he
the-
was
in
and he
the
was on the
Bronx,
thing.
and
He said
was on the
stop.
bed, he was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
stop. The game master.
Once
stopped it, yeah.
once they seen he was up there, like once the computer recognized him, that's when
Like
all the
through the
guards
infrared,
came
yeah.
in. Yeah, that's when all the guards came in. Right?
Did you peep the water bottle thing?
Nah.
All right. So remember the scene where he's like, it looks like he peed on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Is a bottle of water right here.
Nah,
So
I
when the
didn't peep
lights got
that.
off, he opened up the bottle per se
Yeah,
and
yeah.
spilled on himself just to see what the main character would do to see if he has some type of compassion towards
and
it.
he really like, and then I think the craziest thing about that show was like certain character development. So
Yeah.
you seen 4, 5, 6 go from like, even though he was in debt and all that stuff, like he was mad happy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
word.
saying? He was joking around.
He
and
went
all this
from
stuff.
non-luck to luck, like
And then
through yeah.
he hit that first strike of luck when he won all that money at the track,
And he got picked up.
and he got picked up
By
on the
Ali.
game, and then like once he started fucking with the old man,
Yeah,
that was it.
But remember, people forget too that the old man, he was so good at these games because that was games he's played
Because he's games that
as a
because
as
he
a
knew.
kid. Yeah,
Nah, it wasn't even, bro. It wasn't even that. He played as a kid. He knew what was going on.
But remember,
was the
he said,
man.
"Yo, he's like, I'm really good at this. Like, I'm really good.
Yeah,
Even
but
the tug
bro,
of war, bro.
The tug of war.
Oh my gosh.
The tug of war is like he made that. Like that's his shit. You know
Yo,
what I'm
did
saying?
you
That's why
think-
he was able to.
Yo, I was like that's and also like right in plain sight. Like he's number one. He was number one. Like he's number one. Like
He was
Number
one.
he was number
If you
one.
know, you know. If you don't know
Yeah,
where that's
if you
from,
don't know, you know.
You a bozo.
Comment below if you know what it is.
Comment if you know where that's from.
Damn,
They
son.
showed the police officer going through the files, and they started off with
I didn't peep that.
002.
I didn't peep
said
that. You told me that today. I
001.
didn't peep that.
And then I think the last one was when they were moving the beds. It showed you the games on the walls.
That was wild.
That was
like,
wild.
But the thing is though, when you first watch the show and you see all the beds, you don't see. Like it's there,
sure the
but you
picture-
don't
yeah.
see it. You don't focus on that. You know what I'm saying? And then before I saw that theory that I noticed, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, word.
snap. And then what else was it? The thing about him picking the blue
Yeah.
card or the red
Or
card.
the red card. Yes,
Like, he didn't
explain that
say-
theory.
So the dude doesn't say like this is what he doesn't give it to
Yeah,
him. He picks it up.
Yeah.
Right. So if you notice, the guards in the game, they're wearing red.
Yeah.
And then all the players are wearing that blue. It's not the same blue, but it's like
But
a
it's
shade
like
of
the-
blue,
yeah.
whatever, right? So they're saying that like if he would have picked up the red envelope, right, he would have been able to be a worker.
Yeah.
But if you notice, they have like the workers on like a really strict set of rules.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Can't
they
show
can't
your
show their
face.
face. They can't really communicate with each other like
And
that.
what helps that theory also is when they say the taskmaster, well, the game master, he says everybody here is equal. Like
Yeah,
they're all everybody's
Yeah,
employees.
bro.
Everybody's
It's
equal.
So wild.
Yeah.
So it's like it is a thing where they're saying that like the employees are people who are in debt too.
Yeah.
And they basically like working off their debt.
Debt, yeah, word.
And they got to do all this wild shit. And it's basically like if they do all this wild shit, they kill all these people. Like
Then yeah,
they out.
So
like,
at the
they're
end of the
free.
day, like there is just two
And
sides
then,
of a.
what else? There was something else. Oh, so he dyes his hair red at the end because you seen the end
Yeah,
when he's talking
cool.
on the phone and they're like, "Yo, if you know what's good for you, you get on the flight." And he's like, "Nah, I'm out of here."
He said, "I'm out of here." Word to woo.
And he got his hair red
Mm-hmm.
because now he's gonna go back. He's probably gonna go back and sabotage the game.
Yeah.
So you see how he's seen homeboy. Before
Or,
he was
yeah,
getting on the flight,
on the other
and
side
he
of the
seen him and He
train.
ran. First of all, the way he ran had me dying. And my son said, "That's how you run in dreams.
Yeah.
Like that's how you run in dreams. You know when you're in a dream and you're running mad slow
Yo.
motion."
Yo, the dude went, got on the train and everything. Was like,
And he was just like,
he just blew the other dude chance though. The other dude wanted to play in the Squid Game.
he was like, "No." He was like, "No, you don't go there." His face was all red. and
I would have
shit.
been like,
But yeah, like what was dope was to see that like you know, he won that money and he
wasn't even spending it.
didn't spend none of that money. He asked
Yeah.
the banker for money. He was like, "Yo, can you spare me $10,000?"
Yeah.
And then he went and gave Ruthless Sang
Yeah.
Woo's.
He gave Mama Woo. He ruthless.
Sang
His character
Woo
development
really-
was crazy.
Woo Shiesty, that's
Woo
my dog.
Shiesty,
but
that's
Woo,
my
you know, I'm
dog.
really
he
shiesty.
really turned into Bishop.
Yo, he
Like-
really went. Yo, he went wild, and like you really seen it. Like the thing is though, like what was weird was like every time a game came, it was like he knew what was going on. So I
yeah.
feel like there was something else deeper with
Yeah.
him in that thing. Like the whole thing with the cookie.
Yeah.
They had to get the
get
shape
the-
out. He knew that. He remembered that, and he ain't say nothing.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
And then you seen when 456 when he won,
Yeah.
when he got the thing out, he was like, he
Yeah,
tried to
'cause
play
he-
him. He tried to play him. He tried to
Yeah.
play everybody. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, and then you know, like the thing is, and then we'll leave it at that because we excited to move on to the next topic. He was always 456 always painted him the smartest guy in the room because remember he said he went to the university
Yeah.
and
He
all that
was
stuff. So
bigging him up
he was
OD.
always the smartest guy in the room, and then he used that to his advantage. Like 456 was just luck. Like that was pure
Nah,
like
it was pure luck. But
like,
he had to like
he
was about it. You
'Cause
see,
he
he
was
was
gonna die that
fighting.
first
He was,
challenge,
He
yeah. Mm-hmm.
was knocking people out. Like he was really, and then he stood up to homeboy, the big dude.
one-on-one.
One on one, and you seen he told him, he was like, "Yo, you the strongest person here."
said, "They gonna take you
They
out."
gonna take you out. If I was you the first person I'm gonna
Word.
take out," which is true. And then Shorty came through, and she
put that
the
moolah.
thing is that like she warned him. She was
Yeah.
like, "Yo," if you play me, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, word.
And
We in
yo,
this. We in this.
She really she ain't only just kill him. She sacrificed herself, bro. She hit the lock on him, and the way
She-
they jumped was
Yo,
fire.
so,
She
yo-
did like a moonsault.
But she said his sex was whack, right? Without getting into detail. But if you sacrifice for him, your sex not whack. You kill me. You killed us. Don't call my sex whack when you killed
She
yourself.
said, "Yo, we both died right here."
She put that woo line.
Nah, but yo, Squid Game
Game,
was
please.
fire. And then like just diving in and seeing all these people talk about it and going back and like watch it again, and you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna be like, wow, that's so wild. Like, cause
Word.
that's what happened. I did watch it twice, so that was wild.
Squid Games, man.
So Squid Games, if you ain't see it and we ruined, we gave you like the hood.
You got to Tuesday, dog.
we gonna give you like the hood do interpretation
Yeah,
of the
like-
show. Like we talk about certain things, we don't really talk about everything
Word.
else. But yeah, so shout out to Sang Woo. You a piece of shit.
You a piece of shit. You really the bishop in
You
this.
a piece of garbage. You deserved everything that came to you. Shout out to my man 456.
456. Shout out to Ali.
I hope he's out there. Yo, Ali, they did Ali,
Ali
dirty.
dirty.
Yo, that marble scene.
Yo,
that
that was-
marble
that
scene
was a
was
tearjerker.
mad
That
emotional,
was a
bro.
tearjerker.
Because you had 456 with the old man.
Number
and
one.
he
The
was
first
like-
and the last.
He was like really like trying to like finesse him without really finessing him.
He
Like,
said, "Ah."
and then he started like he felt it like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And then you had the two girls. The Chinese girl
Yeah.
was like, yo, it was an honor. Yo, when they shot her, I was like, damn. And then Ali, when they killed Ali, I was
Do
sick,
you know
bro.
everybody in that show fucked 4, 5, and 6 except Ali? Like the old man, he would have got him killed if he would have said that even or odd thing, he would have died, right? The girl, she took his money at the beginning, shot Wu, told him to get the umbrella, right? And then Ali is the only one that saved him. Everybody else did him dirt.
Yeah, everybody did him dirt, bro. Everybody did him dirt. So like
He still came out on top.
Ali and 456 were the only two compassionate people in that show. And look, and then another thing too was like, remember when the old man was walking through, he was like, yo, this looks like my hometown.
Yeah.
He designed that shit after.
Yeah, word.
That show is so crazy. Like, wait, what would you rate Squid Game?
Bro,
Out
they
of
got a
10.
10. They got
10 out of 10?
It was solid. It was suspenseful. And then without the promo, they really hooked the audience and
Yeah,
that
there
was the
was
top of the
no
conversation.
there was no
Yeah.
promo, no nothing. They just threw it out there.
They knew it was what's up.
Another thing that I really appreciated about that show was the shooting style,
Yeah, the way they shot it. Yeah.
as well as I don't know the word for it. I would kind of say like I don't know the word for it, but I'm gonna explain it. So like, all right, there's scenes in the show where it's like when they go to play the game, everything is mad dark.
Yeah.
Right. So when they play the tug of war game, right, everything is mad dark except for their suits.
Yeah.
And basically their suits. So you see like even though there's dark, it's like still bright colors in it. So it's like it keeps you yeah. And then when they go back to the room, everything is mad bright. Right. So like the way they did that, like offset the colors. Like there's scenes where everything is mad dark, something bad happens.
It's visually pleasing.
Bro, that was really good. I really enjoyed that show. I watched it twice, like I said. So I definitely give that shit a 10 out of 10. Now what we really came to talk about. This was something that I was waiting for a very, very, very long time. From the first day that they said that, from the rumors, then when it became official. Many Saints of Newark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're here. I'm gonna start this by saying, not really the negative, but what I feel like. So there's two things that I really feel like. There's two things that I feel should have happened, that didn't, and maybe there's a reason why I didn't. But the movie should have been longer. Yeah, movie's 2 hours.
Yeah, you should.
2:45, 3. Nah, it's two. I think.
No,
it
I'm saying you should have been 2:45.
I think it should have been like the Irishman, You know,
that was long. That was like 3 hours.
3
right?
hours,
yeah.
right? So it starts off and everything is kind of developing, and then at the end, I feel like everything was just crammed in there, right? And then the second thing is, I feel like there should have been more development with Tony. Because you know Tony becomes the boss. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think there should have been more development with Tony, and then a little bit more interaction with Tony and like Paulie, Puss, and Silvio, because they become his crew. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then they should have dove in a little bit more with the whole Christopher crying when he was around Tony. Because remember, he says it.
And when they were saying that table when his dad came home.
Yes, he's always saying, like, yo, Christopher, he's always crying. And he's like, it's me, Tony. Like, and then his mom was like, yo, I don't get it. He's always crying when you're around. And then the old lady was like,
she drops that
kids
gem.
could really see, like, I think they should have dove into that a little bit more.
Like the darkness in some people,
But other than that, I was so happy with that movie. Like,
the cast was
really good. Watching Michael Gandolfini play his dad, like, if you see him, he does certain things that his dad did, and like the facial expressions that his dad used to make, he makes them.
I like the scene that they shot over the circus stream, the amusement park scene.
Yes,
that was really cool.
Dope to put that. That was good to put that. The whole thing with Junior and the varsity athlete thing, that was good. And then when he fell, when he was like, "Oh, your mother's cunt," that was dope because that's what he used to do. Remember, he fell. He was like, "Oh, your sister's ass." Like, that was dope.
It kind of brought back a nostalgia feeling though. Like, it was very nostalgic.
Corey Stoll, I think, did a phenomenal job playing Uncle Junior. Like, he talked like him and everything. He did
walk
really
like him,
good.
talk like him, glasses, everything. Like,
the guy who played Dickie, I think he took that role on. He really did really good. Like, I liked him in that. I never seen him in anything else, but I really enjoyed how he brought that character to life. And then I was talking to somebody about it, one of our homeboys, and he was saying, like, all that stuff that happened with Dickie and then Dickie's pops, you can now see why Christopher thinks the way he thinks, and all the shit that Christopher was doing in The Sopranos, which is bugged out. But yeah, I think they did a good job. Like, they did a good job of bringing elements from the show, right, without doing too much. Right? So they put like little elements, like they just threw it in there, like to catch.
They threw it to fans. Like,
so yes, this was something where it's like, all right, you know, when you watch a movie, right, and then you watch a prequel, and then you kind of like, you think about it, right, and you like, all right, now if this really came before the first movie, which was following the prequel, right? If this really came before, this would have been a good transition, right? So this movie, I think this movie, right? They could have did that. They could have did this movie, and then maybe did something shorter when Tony got a little bit older,
Yeah.
and then went into the Sopranos,
yeah.
they would have did it would have like it would have
good.
flowed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody did a good job. The cast was really good.
I like the music selection too. The music
Selection was really good.
Yeah.
And then Leslie Odom Jr. was phenomenal in that movie. Like he really turned into, like he really tried to boss up. You know what I'm saying? And the ending, the way that movie ended, it ended just like The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Like it was like damn. Like when the movie ended, I was like, nah, get the fuck out of here. Like, cause you know Dickie basically. The thing is though, like. The thing is, right, when you watch the movie, you don't really know who's the boss of the family at that time.
Word.
Right?
It's like scattered,
because Johnny, they call Johnny Boy, they call him Skip.
Yeah.
Right? And then when he goes away, remember Junior in the show had took over. Took over, right? But they were like really shitting on him.
Yeah, they were like, yo, you're not doing
Johnny
nothing.
Boy
like,
came
bro.
back. Johnny Boy came back from jail, and he was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, you know, Dickie's pops got killed,
Yo, and he took it over. He younger than you. He younger than you. Like
Dickie really stepped up.
Yeah,
like,
word.
and then you had Silvio. Like, it was not really so. Like Silvio, Paulie, and Puss, they were working for Dickie. Like they were under Dickie, right? And then
that drill scene was crazy.
Yeah, that was wow. They really did.
Wow.
They really did homie dirty. And Paulie was like, I just got this jacket.
It's a nice jacket.
I think those guys could have did a little bit better. Like the only one who didn't really have a major role that I think really embodied that was Silvio.
Yeah.
Because Silvio was really with the face and the way he talked and everything. And then when he came, like, Paulie, like, the way Paulie was in the movie, like, he was too, like, like, too neat.
Yeah.
In the show, like, he had that, but he didn't really focus on that.
Raw. Like,
the only time he really focused on that was when he explained the thing with the shoestrings, with the shoelaces. He's like, you go to a urinal and you got piss and shit on the floor, and you go and you tie your sneaker, you tie your shoe, and now it's on your fingers, and you touch. That was the only time
breaking that down.
That was the only time that he really had that moment where he was like a neat freak and stuff like that. And then when he opened the closet, he had all the white shoes. But I think they with the smaller roles, like with them, I think they dropped the ball in the development.
I feel like
of
they
them.
could have elaborated a little bit
Because even
more.
Puss only had like 3-4 lines. Like he didn't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So for them, because in the show they were like major components of the show. You know, so I don't know. I feel like they could have did a little bit better, and that would have in turn made the movie a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I think that movie was.
It was
I think that movie was so
feeling.
good. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. The cast that had major parts in the movie, they did a phenomenal job. Ray Liotta was really good in that movie, from playing like the one person, he played Hollywood Dick, and then he played his brother, his twin brother, and then that threw me off because when I seen the promo for the show, I seen when Dickie was talking to his uncle, like that was a major thing, and he was like, "Oh, a Christmas present, like get out of your nephew's life."
Yeah.
I was like, he just killed his pops. So how is Ray Liotta still in the fucking movie? Like, but he did a good job. I think Ray Liotta is one of those people that, like, if you're doing a mafia movie, like, you have to put Ray Liotta in there.
Yeah, you need him.
From like Goodfellas, like all that stuff.
Right.
Speaking of Goodfellas, so it's totally random. It just popped into my head. So you know the scene where Karen calls him and she's crying, right? And she's crying about the neighbor like pushing up on her and being aggressive, right? And then he goes and he
goes
fucking
and
pistol whips
the dude with the nice car, right?
Yes. So when they were filming that, either I think she was diagnosed or she died from cancer. His mother, Ray Liotta's mother, and he said that was the only scene in that movie that allowed him to get what he was feeling out. So that's why you really see like he really goes in. Like he really, like if that was real life, he would have killed. He wouldn't have stopped until he killed that dude. Yeah. So he really like channeled that and got that aggression. I so bugged out, right?
That's what's up.
What was your take? You say you haven't finished it yet, but
I got 20 minutes left, but just from it, just like the aura of the movie, like like you said with like Squid Games, right? Like it's shot very, very well. Like it's just something that they took for me, like the nostalgia feel, like having to start off with Christopher describing like who Tony is. He was like, yo, he strangled me to death. Like that, that was just like, oh man, like it just brought back even them naming some places in Jersey, East Orange, South Orange, like Newark, like.
Another good thing, I don't mean to cut you off. Another good thing was when they were going through the graveyard.
Yes,
They were going to
and
the
I had the
cemetery,
different.
And Chrissy was the last grave that they showed. I was like, hold on, that kind of like that threw me off.
Yeah.
And then he was talking, and I was like, because it sounds like him.
Yeah.
It sounds like Michael Imperioli, but then it kind of doesn't sound like him. I had to look it up. Like, is he the
Was
one?
it- was it?
It's
Was
him.
it? Okay,
yeah, it's
okay,
him
okay.
that's narrating it.
That
was a very
good.
dope
I like
thing
the way
that
it's
they did.
shot. I like the gun scenes. I like the gunplay, how they went above it. I just like how raw they got with in certain cases when they shoot scenes and people get shot. They don't really, the gore is really not in it.
Yo, when
you
he
can see he shot him and his head just exploded. Like that's what like a real gun
Oh my god.
would do, like with that double barrel shotgun, like
Yeah,
that. So
that was
was
crazy.
something I just like the rawness
Yeah,
of
that was
it. I
wild.
just like the feeling of it, and then just like even down to like even the racism. Like I like that they kept the times. Like if you're gonna do a movie like that, you gotta be raw or
Yeah, you
not
gotta
at
keep
all.
it. You
Like,
gotta keep it a buck. You gotta keep it a buck.
I really appreciate that. So what would you rate it? Like a rough rating right now, because I know you're gonna watch it again.
Right now,
so,
yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. I give
Like
it,
for a first time,
I give
like,
it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yeah, I said the
just
same
because
thing.
it should have been a
8
little
out
bit
of 10,
longer.
yeah.
And then like another thing is too, don't go into like, even though we just kind of like we didn't really give it up like that.
Yeah, but
if you watch this movie, do not expect a Sopranos breakdown. Like it's not.
They're not gonna
the
catch you
story
up. They're
the
not gonna.
story is about Dickie and his role,
Yeah.
pretty much in Tony's life, and then like Moltisanti translates to Many Saints in English.
So don't go
So
looking
it's
for
like
Tony Soprano.
don't go
Like-
thinking like it's about Dickie and like you might be let down.
Yeah.
But a lot of people again.
mean, but if you-
somebody on Twitter was like, yo, Many Saints was trash. I didn't see that. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, you gotta watch that again.
me being a fan of the show, like I really enjoyed the movie, and so yeah, that was
that was a breakdown.
we know that we've shied away from the riddles,
Riddle
Tom, and the this or that segment. So if you guys be on YouTube or whatever, the Complex just did the Go Talk with Drewski
And Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes, I have.
That was
funny.
It was funny. So we decided for our segment, just because we haven't done it in a while, we're gonna do our own version of Go Talk. There's a couple of things. That are on. Not even. Yeah, there's probably like one or two things that are on this list that was on there.
yeah.
So we got 10 things, and if you haven't seen it, basically it's GOAT Talk. So if you know, GOAT means greatest of all time. So all it is basically
Your favorite thing.
Your favorite thing. You're gonna pick one, and then if you want to explain it, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. So yeah, we're gonna get into it really quick
And now,
before we wrap up this episode. So yeah, Go Talk. So the first one is Goat Sneaker.
Ghost Sneaker. J. Allen, New Balance 992s.
Balance?
Yeah. Moss Green. That's
a good choice.
Comfortable, dope. Is a top tier sneaker.
Goat Sneaker though?
Goat Sneaker for me.
Okay. I'm not questioning it.
Goat Sneaker for me only because it's just the color for me. Like the color does.
The color for me.
color
Shut up.
for
Shut your
me.
mouth.
What about you, boss?
I'm gonna have to go. This is tough. Cause one of them I got on right now, so Oh no, not even. I changed before I left the crib and I forgot that
So
I
not-
changed.
it's not
So
the
nah,
first.
forget it. Nah, it's not even. It's a tie between Black Cement 3 and Neon Air Max 95.
Ooh,
That,
that's
like,
a
those
really
two
good
shoes,
sneaker.
Those two shoes, like, it's just what it did in sneaker culture.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Air Max the 95s, like everybody was wearing
everybody-
that. At that
everybody
time.
had a pair.
It was all over TV. You know what I'm saying? And then
Such
the
a good
Jordan
sneaker.
3, the Jordan 3, if you really think about it, like the Jordan 3 is kind of like what exploded, what helped Jordan break through.
Yeah.
You know, in the sneaker thing, because you know he had them on when he won the dunk contest. He had the gold chain. He was doing some crazy shit,
and just
then
the colors,
like
just...
it goes from the ones that everybody was like not so big on at first, and then all of a sudden now everybody loves ones. That's everybody's favorite sneaker all of a sudden. To twos, which is a very underappreciated shoe.
Yeah.
And if you really look, if you hold a Jordan 1 in one hand and a Jordan 2 in the other hand, the last of the shoe is the same exact thing.
It's just a big boned version.
It's the same exact
one,
thing.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the Jordan 3, like it's like, oh shit, like, you know. So yeah, that's that.
Goat album.
Go album.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm not even gonna explain that.
That's good. That you don't have to explain that. Mine is Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh, you ain't gotta explain that
Don't
either.
gotta explain that. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Goat movie.
GOAT movie for me, Paid in Full. Paid in Full.
Okay, that's a good choice. For me, I gotta go Scarface.
Oh, I mean, yo, whew. That will be on my top 5.
I gotta go Scarface. Like Scarface is one of those movies like I could finish it and then watch it again right after.
I like the music. The
Yo,
medieval music, the dum, dum.
Everything is
dum,
crazy
dum.
in that movie. Yo, when I was little, I thought Al Pacino was Spanish because of that. Because of that movie. And then when I grew up, I was like, bro, he did a terrible like it was so bad, like his Spanish and everything. Like, but that's one of those movies that is like, it's like holy shit. Like
Holy moly.
y'all really like Brian De Palma really was out there with that. Go fast food restaurant.
McDonald's.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'm gonna go
Oh man,
But-
I like Wendy's too, dog.
But I'm gonna go yellow box Wendy's.
Ooh.
They had the Biggie joint.
Yeah.
The fries were
Had
way
the Biggie
better.
Little.
They had the fries were way better than what they have now.
Yeah. Even down to the barbecue
They
sauce.
used to give you the cheese sauce. You could, and Wendy's used to have grape soda.
See,
back then.
if you know, you know.
If you know, you
For
know.
minorities, grape soda.
All right, go video game.
Halo franchise. Halo franchise.
That's good.
I spent
That's good.
most of my time,
That's good. That's
like
good.
on
That's
that,
good.
yeah.
I gotta go. That's tough. Go video because this is like go.
That's
like,
that's like GOAT, yeah.
I'm gonna go San Andreas.
All right.
San Andreas. My fault.
I was like-
I'll give you another one. Yeah, I go San Andreas. San Andreas was that first, like, San Andreas took
Like that
to
took that to
Grand
that
Theft Auto
to-
through, because
yeah.
Vice City was fire, but they started adding elements in San Andreas that you couldn't really do,
word.
like the swimming and all that stuff. So
biking.
shout out to that.
GOAT TV
TV
show.
show.
First Prince of Bel-Air. For the fashion, for Uncle Phil, for just the references they still talk
I'm
about
gonna go
now.
Sopranos.
Sopranos. Okay.
I'm gonna go Sopranos only because the writing in that show was really good.
good,
Like,
yeah.
David Chase really makes you feel like he makes you like hate AJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He makes you like,
I hate AJ still. to
yo,
this day,
he
bro.
makes you like not really sympathize for Metal, but it's like, yo, like I get you going through this, but like, yo, shut the fuck up already.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Yo,
what I'm
who
saying?
you hate worse, AJ or Tariq from Power?
I gotta go AJ.
Yeah,
I gotta go AJ only because he became a little
Yeah,
bitch. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
word.
saying? He was mad emotional, and I get it. All right, but he was like really going overboard.
Yeah, word.
And then Tariq, it was just like he became like
Like he be
the only thing I liked about AJ in The Sopranos when he was like, when they were doing his birthday party and Carmela was like, "Oh, your mother's on the phone. She said she's not coming." So he said, so AJ's like, "What? No fucking ZD?" And then after that, he was all downhill with him. Goat beer.
So I'm not that much of a big beer drinker, but gotta be like Blue Moon Mango. I like Blue Moon mango.
Yuck.
Like frosted.
Blue Moon is this. Blue Moon tastes. To me, Blue Moon tastes like what rubber gloves smells like.
Yo, that's actually.
You see that? Yo, you're the only person. Yo, it's so
that's a
funny,
fact.
son. You're
That's
the
a
only
fact. You're
person.
right.
You're the
You're
only
right.
person who understands what I'm saying. Like I be saying
Yo,
that,
you're
and people be like,
absolutely
be
right.
like,
Nah,
I don't
see it.
understand what you're saying.
Nah. You're right. You're right. Damn,
Thank
I got
you.
to taste some of my mouth right now that you said that.
I'm gonna go. My goat beer.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with that hula skirt. The coconut beer that we had at that brewery that day.
That was so good, man.
That was
so good,
crazy.
bro.
Yo, Marv, we gotta go. We gotta go to that spot over there. What's your go beer, Marv? God, I don't even got it. There we go.
Probably Shock Top. You ever had Shock Top?
Nah.
Yeah, Shock Top is like
Like
Top
Blue
is
Moon a little
is
bit.
close to Blue Moon. Goat wrestler.
Shawn Michaels.
Okay. That's
It was
good.
between Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero. It was one of those.
I put that on there because I knew it was gonna be one or the other. For me, I can't really pick a GOAT wrestler. Like it's tough. So I'm gonna give a top 5.
Okay, talk about it. Top 5.
Not in order. I'm gonna go Triple H,
Cerebral
Shawn
Assassin.
Michaels, Eddie Guerrero. Stone Cold. And I'm gonna throw The Rock in there.
The
too.
Rock. Yeah.
And this is like from like when wrestling was really like, you know what I'm saying?
When wrestling was wrestling.
What's yours, Marv? Go wrestler.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah. Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior.
So I don't mean I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. And I understand why you said that. I understand why you say that. And it's an era thing for you. And I get that and I respect that.
I didn't grow up in that era. I wasn't there.
Okay, all right. Well, so now that you said that, right?
Yeah.
For people who say like the GOAT is either Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan.
Or Macho Man.
I'm Macho Man Randy said.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you said that. So, in the 80s, right? If you really know wrestling, right? In the 80s, right? Compared to now is like in the 90s and shit. This is like really wrestling. You know what I'm saying? In the 80s, there was like 4 or 5 moves that everybody did, and that was it, right? So in the 80s, what made wrestlers poppin', it wasn't their wrestling ability, right?
Exactly.
It was that. It was like the way they fed into the crowd.
The
right?
theatrics of it.
Ultimate Warrior was really like played into the crowd. Ultimate Warrior could not fucking wrestle. And he wasn't a wrestler. Like he didn't come up a wrestler. He was a bodybuilder. And somebody seen him in a gym, in Gold's Gym in LA. It was Sting and Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, man,
they
Sting
were
is so
boys.
funny, yeah.
They were boys. And they were fucking huge, ripped dudes, pause. And somebody seen them was like, yo, I got these 2 guys. They got the physique. Like in the 80s, that was it. Like you had to be 6 something. You had to be mad big. And then another person who I don't understand that they say the GOAT is Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan could not wrestle.
Brother.
His finishing move was a leg drop. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing that he did was lift Andre the Giant up and slam him. And that was it. Like he got that pop from the crowd. And then now Macho Man was really Macho Man kind of like came from that era, but then he started to like Macho Man could wrestle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was jumping off the top rope, he was doing drop kicks, all that stuff. So yeah, for you old bastards who be saying Hogan and Ultimate Warrior were the GOATs, I don't really get why you saying that, but yeah, shout out to y'all. GOAT music producer.
Kanye West.
Kanye. I'm gonna go Pharrell.
Ooh, okay.
What's yours?
I don't know, honestly.
That's a tough one because it's like
'Cause
really.
I like so many. It's hard to pick one.
Give me 5. Give me top 5.
5 is even worse. Yeah, Pharrell's up there. Dr. Dre.
Dre.
Alchemist.
The Alchemist.
Alchemist,
Probably
yes.
Alchemist would be my number
Alchemist,
1.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Or Dame Grease too.
Oh,
Dame Grease. He's underrated.
Yo, that's why you my mans. Because a lot of people don't know about Dame
Yeah,
Grease.
word. That's a fact.
So shout out to Marv, you my mans, yo. That's fucking guy.
And last but not
And
least,
last but not least, goat cereal. This is
is hard.
hard.
This is
Like
hard.
this is one of those things where like if you pick this, none of these other cereals exist.
yeah.
So
Oh,
this
man.
is like the cereal that you pick and you can only eat this one.
All right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's for me.
Okay. Marv, what's yours?
I don't got a cereal.
You don't fuck with cereal like that?
I don't like milk, so I don't really fuck with cereal.
I respect that.
But it probably would be Cinnamon Toast Crunch too when I was a kid.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What you got,
That kind
Jeremy?
of broke my heart, bro. I love cereal.
He said, "I love cereal." Yo, I got
love
a
cereal,
secret
yo,
love
like-
for cereal.
Yo, I
like,
could sit there and just eat. Yo, like I would really sit there and enjoy a bowl of cereal.
Right.
Like my goat cereal, I gotta go Fruity Pebbles, bro.
all right, Fruity Pebbles. I like Fruity Pebbles.
I
I
have
like Fruity
to
Pebbles.
because like. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go Fruity Pebbles. I'm gonna leave it at that. Fruity Pebbles are just fire. And then like, you ever been to Milk Bar?
Yes.
So, Milk Bar, I know the one in Williamsburg does it. I don't know about the other ones. You can buy a bottle of cereal milk, and they have one that's Fruity Pebbles. It's like Fruity Pebble flavored milk, and there's another one that's cornflake, but cornflakes are fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
right?
word.
But yeah, I think that's it, right?
That's it. That's
Got
it.
everything.
Episode 15.
Episode 15.
When you see us back, we'll be better than ever.
Yo, yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna have some good things.
That's some good things.
And
some greater stories.
Some greater stories. We're gonna really sit down and formulate some stuff.
15 episodes in,
So
dog.
yeah, let these 15 episodes simmer. You know, catch up, go back, watch episodes that you like. Tell your friends about us. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on IG at _the Couch Podcast.
Yes, sir. Follow us on TikTok,
Yo,
The Couch
TikTok
Podcast.
as well, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next month. Bye.